Hello. Welcome to Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 424. This is your host, Shaun Tutor.
And this is Sam. And this is a talk episode where the tutors talk.
What's up?
It is so fucking early.
Is it?
Yeah.
You made me get up at 5:15.
I know. Baby made me get up at 4:50, 4:45.
You said 4:55.
Whatever. I can't remember.
That's all I'm saying. Let's see here. It is early. We're podcasting because we don't have any. Well, we haven't set anyone up to watch our kid in the evenings to podcast.
So we just do it in the morning.
We do it in the morning. Which is all right.
I don't mind it for the most part. It is kind of nice to get it just done and over with.
That is true. Eventually, it will be nice to do it at the office, though.
Mm-hmm. We're getting closer.
We're close. Oh, yeah. It's just that, it's like we prioritize actual work, actual business over podcast.
Yeah. It doesn't help that I also only work 22 hours a week at the office. So when I'm there, I need to be doing work. So one of these days I'll go early and finish setting it up.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. What do we got? What's been going on in life?
We started doing KPIs at work.
Mm-hmm.
Key performance indicators. Right now we're only testing it. So like all of ours are just like pretty much tasks done.
Whether or not we completed tasks.
Mm-hmm.
And then like tracking. Some things are like tracking so then we can see what like good KPIs will be to set kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like eventually it'll be like Sean's closing rate would be a part of his.
Right.
Kyle's error rate on materials would be part of his.
Yep.
Stuff like that. But we just don't have a lot of that tracked right now, so we just don't know what it would be.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. We're on day 3. Already I think helped quite a bit.
I mean, as long as people keep doing it.
Right.
We have
I made a little chart in our office with our heads or mustache. So like at the end of the week, you have to move your head to like what percentage completion you made.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if I had to put a 40% on the board, I would be like, fuck, I need to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
So that is one nice thing is like kind of public humility is part of it as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that part's nice. It'll be good. It's just good to like track that shit and actually make sure you're doing it. Mm-hmm. And it also makes you go like, if you have things you need to get done, now everyone knows what you need to get done, So like, if you decide you want to do something different and you're not getting your main KPIs done, then it's going to be like, ooh, that don't look good on you.
Well, and Brooke even mentioned too, she's like, I have to get all of these things done plus do my regular part of my job.
Right.
It's like things that aren't on that list. And she's like, so it's really making me a hustle, which is nice.
Yep.
So like yesterday, she shut her door on Kaylee because she was just like, Kaylee, I can't. I have so much to do.
Yep. Which is so good.
Mm-hmm.
So good. So, yeah. And there's no reason not to have them, not to get them done, not to be able to do more and shit. There's so much waste in a day. I know.
Yeah, and we've known that too.
Good.
So it was just a good way for us to keep each other accountable and keep ourselves accountable too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely. So let me think. My brain actually doesn't work the best this early.
Yeah. My ankle's still sore. I don't think we discussed this.
No.
So Shaun and I work really well together, except for when it involves building something.
Might be true.
Yeah. So most of the time, like furniture wise, whatever, like IKEA stuff from Amazon, Shaun just gives it to me and lets me build it. It's great. But bigger things, so like our garden and the gazebo, Shaun builds. And you're just a perfectionist.
Well, I just think that shit shouldn't be fucked up.
Right. But like our gazebo, like Shaun was trying to make it like perfectly square. And like there was like for a little bit like a 2-inch variance, and I was like, I'm fine with this. And you're like, no, we need it closer.
Yeah. I would like to see it square within like 1/8 inch. It's what?
Keep going.
It's got pre-drilled holes. So there's kind of so much, things are just a little wonky. So you kind of put it together and it's kind of where it wants to live. And we were like putting it together and we were within 2 inches. And so we ended up bringing it within 3/4 of an inch, is where we ended at. But in the meantime of getting there, I had a board propped up as a wedge, and as it got sucked in and like to where it needed to be, the board may have fell and scraped Sam's ankle.
I didn't just scrape my ankle. It landed on my ankle.
Gotta be on your toes out there, champ.
Oh my God. Well, I was trying to, because our issue was the 2 middle posts were like out quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't notice unless if you were like looking down the line. But whatever. So Shaun first tried propping him with 2x4s.
Yeah.
And trying to push him in that way. And then he had the genius idea of getting ratchet straps, which I'm saying that's the actual genius idea. But we didn't put the boards down.
Right. Yeah, that probably could have been the right answer.
Yeah. So like I'm standing there trying to help Shaun get these 2 ratchet straps together. And then the board's behind me. And so then it comes falling real fast. Like goes down the back of my leg, lands on my ankle. I'm dying. Literally dying. And Shaun's just like, whatever, it's not that bad. And like looks, well, I'd scrape on my calf, and then this bruise was like instantly forming on my ankle. Shaun only saw the scrape on my calf.
I'm like, you're throwing a fucking fit over this scrape. I'm like, we got shit to do.
And also, we also had baby. Baby's starting to make a fuss. She needed to go eat. And I was just like, I'm out. You do this. I'm out of here. So then like 15, 20 minutes later, as I'm feeding baby, Shaun comes in and he's like, how you feeling? And I was like, my foot is dying. And then he saw the bruise. And then he felt kind of bad. But not really.
Just a little bit, not much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's life, dude. It's what it is.
So that was like 2 weeks ago.
Hard out in the streets, babe. You know what's awesome? I thought of the ratchet strap thing and I pulled them in. So I pulled in the tops. So I could anchor it where it needs to be. And then I went and tightened all the bolts up and all the screws and everything. Mm-hmm. And so then when everything was released, it ended up being 3/4 inches off. Anyways, I was talking to someone who had a gazebo put up. They put up a package and they said it was fucked. So they called the contractor, and the contractor came and with a bunch of ratchet straps got it close to square.
Oh, the blueberry guy.
Oh, it was too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, nice.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I did it right.
It was also funny because like it wasn't getting square. It just wasn't. And Shaun's like, well, we have these 2 posts anchored already. And I was like, well, there's your problem. So they thought it was a good idea to anchor 2 of them, and then it would square up off of those 2.
Well, I figured it would square up off of one. we just anchored 2 because it was getting windy, and we're putting up a structure, and the notes are just like, oh, you're fine. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not letting this bitch blow away in the wind or fall down.
So yeah, I was like, did the instructions say do this? And Shaun's like, no. And I was like, that's why it's not square. And I was right, because once we unanchored them, then it started going.
Well, once we unanchored them and made it go to square.
Yeah, but it was easier to make it square once you unanchored them.
Well, of course, because then you can move it.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Yeah. See, we can't build stuff together.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm putting up a structure. I want this bitch to blow down.
Dude, how crazy is it that like we can build a business together and have no issues?
Big difference.
Building just a little gazebo, can't do it.
It's a big difference.
The other funny thing though is Shaun does, like, he needs me to help him build the stuff because he doesn't like to follow the directions.
Well, there's a big difference in reading fucking plans and these fucking directions from IKEA.
And I didn't help the first day, and they screwed up 2 of the posts.
Well, dude, whatever. It doesn't fucking show you in the pictures.
It does too.
Whatever. Did it actually? Did you go back? It did show you exactly which holes it needed to go through?
I would assume it would have.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah. You just don't like the detaily stuff.
I'm just looking at a little fucking picture trying to get shit done, dude. I will say I've had some plans made over the last couple years. And they would just give you a picture, and I'm like, you're fucking kidding me, right? Like, you need an addition built off of giving me a goddamn picture? And they're like, yeah. And that was a little difficult.
In other news, they came out saying that erythritol,
Yeah.
the sugar substitute, is cancerous, was it?
Causes strokes.
Strokes, that's what it was. Yep. So it was fun. It's one of like the more common ones because it's kind of naturally made. But it's more concentrated in when they use it in products versus like in nature.
Yeah, so blood clots in the brain and the heart. Yeah, blood clots and heart issues. The only strike against the sugar alcohols in general. Oh, that's not true at all. Zeros is a trade name of erythritol.
Dude, that's the other sketchy thing. Is like people are saying like companies, instead of putting red 40 on their labels, they just like put something else.
Yeah.
Like they can just change the name and then they can use it again.
Right.
I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
So what's crazy is, yeah, erythritol occurs naturally in fruits and vegetables as well as fermented foods such as soy sauce and cheese. But for some reason, so it's used for reducing calories. It's a calorie reducing sweetener. So they have them in, all sorts of cookies and cakes and energy drinks and all sorts of shit like that. But it comes naturally in the wild.
Yeah, but I think that other article said like it's so concentrated when they use it in products because it's like 80% less sweet than regular sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to use so much more. So I don't think like, and maybe it's similar to like folic acid. Like the synthetic version is worse for you than the actual thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which would make sense. I mean, our bodies don't know how to process that shit.
I'm trying to, won't tell me. I'm just trying to see like, I'm just trying to see how much more there is, and it won't give me answers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, you're absolutely right. Well, because here's the thing, dude. Because this is how we could say it then. If erythritol is naturally in fruit,
Mm-hmm.
when they put it in a Diet Coke, wow. Test is naturally in my body.
Mm-hmm.
So who cares if I grab more and put it in?
Right.
You know?
Your body does.
I'm not going to tell you the amounts I'm doing. You know, that's what this is doing. It's not telling me how much.
Yeah.
But it's naturally occurring in my body, so who cares if I put the synthetic version in my body?
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah.
I'm natural. I just realized that. Damn, dude.
There you go. Now if anybody asks you.
Natty for life.
Dude, I was explaining to Brooke the other day about how I was talking about Rob Bailey's podcast.
Sure.
Speaking of, if any of you enjoy Rob Bailey, listen to his newest podcast, Progress Over Everything. It's actually really good.
I thought it was really good, yeah.
It's cool because they talk a lot about the behind the scenes of their clothing company, Flagner Fail, which Shaun has their sweatshirt on.
What's funny? Okay, go ahead.
We really like their clothes. But so I was telling Brooke about how Dana's not on steroids because she's looked the exact same way for
20 years.
20 years. And I was like, women who do steroids, they fall apart. Like, their bodies don't keep looking that good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't see women that did steroids still looking like that 20 years later.
Mm-hmm.
And she still looks like she's 30.
Dude,
25.
she looks great. Wow.
So,
They say in order to avoid potential side effects, it's recommended that adults consume no more than 0.45 grams, so a half a gram of erythritol per pound of body weight per day.
seems like a lot.
That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that seems like a lot. Okay, so anyways, yeah, it's interesting listening to Rob's podcast, and he's like, yeah, because he made a point on his podcast about, like, there's difference between having a brand or a company and having merch and having a clothing brand.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a really cool, like, difference, because he's like, yeah, if you have just a company and you just want merch, just print your shit on anything, you're fine. But if you have a clothing brand where you specialize in clothing, you should not just put your shit on anything. It should be like tested, good quality shit like that. And he was saying how, like, their sweaters up against, like, anyone, their sweaters are better. And I was like, holy shit, dude. I think I got my first sweater from them 4 years ago. And
Your CCV one?
yeah, and dude, I've got like a closet full now. Mm-hmm. It's like that. Really, the only sweater I buy now, because I'm like, yeah, no, this is superior to just about anything.
I actually don't have any of their sweaters.
Really?
I have one First Form one, which I really do like.
Theirs is good. Theirs is comparable. Theirs is It's almost there, but it's not quite there.
Yeah. But it's like really neat, like listening to like them talk about it, because I've noticed this, but it's nice to hear them talk about it. When they come out with a new product, it's a 1-year process.
Right.
So it's about a 6-month process of like them like designing, getting samples, refitting things, sending it back in, getting another sample, and like they're working on one of their pants, and they're on like the 6th or 7th iteration, and they finally think like they're at the final one. And I was like, that's just so, like, cool and good to hear that they put in that much time in those.
Right.
And then, and like we've noticed, like, their prices are more expensive, but it's worth it because we know their shit's gonna last.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, no one makes as good of a flannel as them.
Nope.
There's only one issue. I'm not a fan of polyester.
Yeah.
And their flannels and some of their sweaters are polyester, which sucks. Not all polyester, but that part sucks.
I know. I was looking at their t-shirts because I was like, man, like I really like some of their t-shirt designs lately. Polyester.
Yep.
There's only their premium one and then another one are not polyester. And I was like, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, gym clothes are all polyester too.
Yep. Which I don't wear that shit usually.
The overalls aren't.
It's cotton.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, they have some badass overalls. Brooke and I were discussing because we both want black ones. I want either the black or the gray. And she's like, so for Christmas, should we just get each other overalls? It's like, done deal.
Dum. Cool.
So yeah, I highly recommend checking them out. They are expensive, but it's so worth it.
You know, just wait for the red promos.
Right now, their flannels are on sale because they're trying to come out with new colors. I think the women's were $46.
Yeah.
The men's are probably at $60 right now, I'm guessing.
Yeah. The thing is, and this is with a lot of brands, is just like, just be patient. You don't need to get everything right away. Just get on their email list and wait for them to send an email like, oh, yep, this is going on sale. And it's like, okay, well, time to get it.
Yeah, they are trying to come out with a lot of new products, but they won't come out with new products until they've sold out of some of their older inventory, which I think is cool. Because Rob is really obsessed with like SKU count and space in the warehouse.
Right.
So I think that's really cool and smart that they're very conscious of how many SKUs they have and whatnot.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
I'm guessing that's probably why they started doing the mystery boxes.
I bet you it is.
Because then they were able to get rid of a lot of like those random SKUs.
Right.
Because you got that badass cool shirt of Dana.
That's true.
But like, I think if you would have gone on the website,
I'd never bought that.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's cool. Sweet. Let me think. What else we got going on?
So yeah, I highly recommend listening to their podcast. It has a lot of good business knowledge too.
It does.
And they're only 27 episodes.
Yep.
Yeah. What else is new with you?
What have we been up to?
We meal prepped, went to Menards, blueberry picking again.
Did we bring up Superman?
No, we didn't.
We went and watched Superman, and I was pretty impressed.
That was so good.
It was good.
It's been a while since I've enjoyed a superhero movie.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Yeah, I was impressed because, like Ian brought it up, a few years ago, they were talking about going woke with superheroes and doing like not having all the superheroes jacked.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to be a fan of that at all. And they didn't do that.
No.
They made him jacked, which is good.
And they like, it's not like it's fake jacked. Like,
He got jacked.
the actor got jacked in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably took some peds. But that's all right. It's for the love of the game, dude.
100%, dude.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought the actor... I love when they take like a no-name actor and they do a good job.
Oh my God, yeah.
And whoever played Lois Lane, she did a good job too.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty impressed.
I was very impressed. It's a very good movie. I just read an article about how this person went and watched Fantastic Four and Superman, and they were so disappointed in Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four, just from the like cameo, or the not cameo, the
Trailer
looked like shit.
Yeah. People were this article said like there wasn't really a good story, and it was like the one girl, she just happened to always be just strong enough to defeat whoever they were against, and they said it was like just boring, like everything just happened to go how it should have gone,
right?
And they're just like, this is so dumb.
Yeah.
So they're like saying how they don't think Marvel's gonna really come back very well from that.
Well, I'm sure they will. They got all the money.
Yeah, but their movies have been so boring lately, and people have been just like, I from what I can tell, I don't think people are enjoying Marvel movies as much as they were before. They're just producing them too quickly right now.
Correct.
Yeah.
They will come back when they stop making 20 a year.
Yeah.
So when they stop doing that, they'll be fine. They just need it's the quality over quantity. They decided to pump out. Dude, think of how good like the first Iron Man was.
The first, I mean, like, I'd even say the first 20.
The first, Thor, even the second Thor, like so many of those first Marvel movies of the series
were so good.
Were so good, but they were focused on making a really good product. And then as soon as they became a hit, they just started doing all these spin-offs, doing more and more and more and more. And people are like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah,
This
and then it was
sucks.
just too much. Like, I don't want to go see 10 Marvel movies in a year. I don't want to have to watch the stupid Netflix. Or no, it wasn't. It's on Disney Plus.
Right.
The Disney Plus TV show to understand what's happening in the movie. Like,
Yeah.
no.
It gets to be too much. And I like series, or like I like TV shows and series, but it does get to a point where it's like, we still have to be able to have a life outside of TV. And when we've got to watch all these series, we got to live a life, dude. We can't sit in front of a TV all day just so we know what the fuck's going on.
Right.
So
That's what, like, the DC movies have been nice lately because they haven't been coming out as frequently.
They haven't been coming out, but like Ian said, they've got 2 series out now for them, for DC.
That's true, yeah.
So it's like,
but I don't think you
don't have to watch it.
Right.
Doesn't seem.
Because that was the thing, like, we went and watched Doctor Strange, and we were, like, so confused. And it was like, oh, yeah, you had to watch, what was it, Vision or something? You had to watch Vision to understand what was happening in the Doctor Strange movie. And we're like, well, that's dumb.
Right.
Where this, like, Peacemaker is one of the TV shows, and he just made a cameo in the movie. So, like, it's not like it mattered if we watched it or not.
Yeah, that makes sense. What? Yeah, I was pretty impressed. I was nervous because most superhero movies now suck. So that one was pretty good.
Yeah, I did enjoy Batman Year One with Robert Pattinson, but a lot of people didn't enjoy it.
I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, you need to appreciate the, like, origin stories more to, like, get it.
Sure. Yeah, I was just like, Robert Pattinson as Batman wasn't doing it for me.
No.
It's probably just because I had, like, preconceived Robert Pattinson, and his typical role was not Batman.
Yeah, Cedric Diggory or Edward Cullen.
Yeah, it just wasn't right.
Yeah, you just kept imagining
Him
Batman
being gay.
with a glittery skin.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not it.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. Surprisingly, I was skeptical of him being Batman, but the Batman that they focused on, the version of Batman they focused on for that, I did appreciate it, actually.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Move on from this shit. What else we got going on?
I don't know. What have we been doing? We got a wedding this weekend.
Yeah.
We got a going away party.
Yeah. Bachelor party for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, I just have to bring it up. People, especially women in their 40s, are psychos.
Sure.
I just think like a lot of women in their 40s and 50s like just like to cause drama and don't think about anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I would say women.
I wouldn't say all women.
Yeah, I know. I believe what the true issue is this. It seems folks who've had some life experience, and if they've had some life experience and haven't failed at everything and have had, even some that have, they've had like a little bit of success in some realm, tend to think they're hot shit. Tend to think their shit don't stink. And they are the all-knowing. They're the best, right? And I've come to realize over the last couple of years of kind of like growing as a person in like business that those people are pretty toxic. And they think like what they're doing is the fucking creme de la creme. And those people tend to be the most cancerous, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just...
I shouldn't say the most cancerous. Those people come off as positive, but are very negative.
Yeah.
The most cancerous people are deadbeats. That's a fact.
Yeah. It's just interesting because, like you said, they think they know everything and, like, what they think is law, basically.
Right. Yeah.
And it's just like, no, that's just your opinion. And you could keep your opinion to yourself. Like, you don't need to tell everyone your opinion.
Yeah.
And it just, like, goes back to the saying of, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Right.
We really need to get back to that. Because we have all these fucking keyboard warriors right now.
Right.
And it's just, I don't think people don't see the consequences of what they say anymore. Because they're just saying stuff over a phone.
Uh-huh. The problem is some of those folks say it in person too.
Yeah, some. Yeah.
Yeah. Not all, but some. But, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it just makes them look dumb.
Oh, very much so, yeah.
You know? Yeah. I think a lot of that stuff's neat. I think, you know, like, what I've come to find out over the years is some of the, like, coolest non-judgmental people are highly successful.
Yeah, I think because they've had probably the most judgment against themselves.
Ah, that could make a lot of sense. Damn.
Yeah.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because I don't know many, like, successful that, like, judge people.
I mean, Andy talks about it all the time. Like, he's had so many people throughout his entire life
Right.
not believe in him, talk shit about him, all this stuff. So, I mean, they're just like, I don't like it, so why should I do it?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't think we talked about it on here, how Andy and Emily met. Dude, wild. So Andy Frisella, as you all know, we love listening to his podcast. I started following his wife on Instagram, and she's badass, by the way. She posts a lot more about the ducks than he does.
Mm-hmm.
And she just came out with a book that I want to buy. But in her bio, she was talking about how her and Andy met. And she was his debt collector. So she would call him every month or so to get him to try and pay off, like, the credit card or whatever. Just trying to collect some of the debt that he had.
Mm-hmm.
And she had been talking to him for 3 years as his debt collector. And her boss mentioned to Andy that she was single. And so they, like, just became, I think it was like MySpace friends or something. And then just randomly started chatting online and then went on a date and been together ever since.
That's so awesome.
Dude, his debt collector.
That's so cool,
What?
dude.
So cool. So yeah, it really goes to show you can meet anyone anywhere.
That's some boss moves right there, dude.
Mm-hmm. Dude, yeah, it is.
Picking up your debt collector.
Hell yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah.
It's worked out for him.
It has.
It's worked out for her as well.
Yeah.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
Very cool. Very cool, dude.
Yeah, so let's see here. Something I read yesterday in the wonderful Who Not How book is we've talked about it on here a lot about how some people are like, hey, like the 4-hour work week. I like to shit on that. Like, oh, hey, just don't work. And I'm like, okay, great. Then you don't have any level of purpose. You're not leading by example whatsoever, but you expect people to do shit for you all the time. Good call. But what it said was only 16% of creative ideas occur at work. The rest of them tend to occur during leisure time, commute, or recreational activities. And I was like, yeah, that checks out. And so it made me realize, like, there's a power to having free time and more free time, especially if you, like, run a business or are looking to be a creator. Having free time is very important to let your brain wander.
Well, we discussed that like a couple weeks ago, how you felt like you hadn't thought about anything business-wise, but it was because everywhere you were commuting, every time you were at home, you were just listening to podcasts.
Right. Yep.
So you couldn't let your mind just free think.
Right.
And that's why like 75 Hard was so helpful for us, because we would just go on these walks together. And when we went together, we wouldn't have our phones with.
Right.
So we would just talk and let our minds just kind of flow. And it's nice. It was nice doing the 45-minute walks, because then we truly got our brains to flow. Now we do about 25-minute walks, and they're
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, every once in a while we came up with like the KPI game
Sure.
during one of them recently, but not as much comes out of 25 minutes versus 45 minutes.
Right. Yeah, so I thought that was interesting, and I was like, oh, that's actually a pretty fair argument for not working all the time. Which is cool, but I still think you got to work some.
Oh yeah,
and
for
more
sure.
than 4 hours a week.
Definitely more than 4 hours.
Yeah. But yeah, I like that idea, like pass off duties and shit, so it opens you up to be able to think more, which then allows the company to flourish more. If you're thinking. Yeah, I like that stuff. That makes good sense.
Yeah, I do like Rob was talking about his concept of red and or color coding your days.
Oh, yeah.
So he color codes his days based off of like how busy he's going to be that day. And he usually like schedules it out like a month at a time. or a week or
I'm not
two.
sure, something like that. A couple weeks, I think.
So he knows like in advance like what kind of day it's gonna be, and so he does like red for like really busy days, yellow for medium, green for like chill days. And I think that's smart because then you can see like, okay, I've had 4 red days in a row. I need to relax. Like I need to take it easy for a couple days so I can let my brain flow, be creative again, and just like let the juices
Where
go.
if you've had 4 green days in a row, you go, maybe I should do something.
Yeah. So I think it's smart to like color code your days like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool idea. Pretty cool indeed. I struggle coming up with shit in the morning sometimes.
Do you really?
I just can't remember what I had going on all week.
And we honestly haven't been doing a whole lot. We've been just kind of, I feel like we've been just going the motion lately. Motion in the ocean. Going through the patterns of life.
Yep.
What do we got new for baby? She's pretty cool. I
Getting
like her.
close to crawling.
She's very close to crawling. Monday was it? So Reese and Brooke left the office. So Shaun like was just holding Lily while I was just finishing up some work. And then he's like, I'm gonna go pack up my stuff. So he like put her on her play mat in the lobby. And I can't really, where her mat is, I can't see her from my desk. And so whatever, I'm just like working away and she's just making her fun little noises like she always does. And Shaun comes back in and he's like, oh, what are you doing over here? And I was like, what? And she had gone like 5 feet, 6 feet.
Maybe, yeah, probably like 6 feet away.
She had just she just rolls everywhere right now. So yeah, she had rolled like 6 feet and I was like, ugh. Whoopsies.
Yeah, it's impressive. She just rolled away. I was like, dang.
She was just making her happy little noises.
Yep.
So I figured she was fine playing on her mat. Nope.
She was just rolling around.
That's okay. I just had cleaned the office, so it was fine.
Yep.
Yeah, she's been fun.
Been fun. Yeah, crawling's probably coming pretty soon.
Yeah. She's very close. She wants to, but gets frustrated.
Yep.
And then just face plants and gives up.
Yeah, struggles with planting her back feet.
Yeah. She did reach for a toy yesterday, though, which was pretty good. She doesn't usually attempt to reaches very well. And then she ate a ton of peaches yesterday. A ton of peaches. So, yeah, she's been fun.
She has been.
6 months. 6 months old. Half a year. How crazy.
That is crazy. I do that. That is crazy. I got a massage yesterday.
Oh.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, jiu-jitsu class.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But yeah, I got a massage yesterday. Fuck. I haven't got one in like 5 months, 6 months.
Yeah. Shaun I knew that Shaun had this jiu-jitsu class this weekend, and I was like, you need to schedule a massage for next week. He's like, smart.
Yeah, it's only been on my schedule of things to do for like 2 months. So we got it done. It was nice. And I need to go more often.
Yeah, you do.
But I need a new masseuse, whatever. I need a new massage person. So if you know a good massage person in the Eau Claire area, let me know and I will check them out. Because the one I'm using is not going to be doing it much longer. So that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks.
So, is what it is.
Preferably a big man.
I like big men. They get in there. They get in there. I would be open to a strong woman as well. I'm interested to know what a conversation is like with a woman compared to a man. I'm gonna be fucking honest with you, dude. I've been getting massaged by dudes for years. God damn, a lot of fucking drama.
With men?
They always just talking so goddamn much.
Well, you gotta think like that's such a male or female dominated like industry.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, ones that work at like an actual like salon or massage parlor or whatever, like they're just surrounded by women.
That is a good point.
And they're massaging women that tell them their drama.
That's so true.
Yeah. They live in it.
They just live in it, dude. Yeah. Good point.
Mm-hmm.
But I could use a good deep tissue massage person if you got it for me.
Mm-hmm. You could try the lady I was going to at Da Vinci. She was really good, but it's really hard to get into her.
Okay.
You'd like her.
Okay.
What?
All right.
What's that face for?
I'll try it out.
Why'd you make that face?
Because Da Vinci's like clean.
Yeah.
They're like proper.
Yeah.
How many people in there are yelling? People in there dying?
I don't know. They play music.
Oh, they do, don't they?
Yeah. Why are you like screaming?
Not screaming, but I'm like, fuck. You know, I've been there before. I went there years ago.
Yeah, we did a couples massage. That wasn't really a couples massage.
Oh, you know what? I've been there 2 times then. I went there before that. They do a good job.
I will say, pregnancy massages, the greatest thing ever. That was really nice.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do they massage around your belly or what?
Not really.
Do they put a hole in the board to let your tummy hang down?
No, they give you like 3 or 4 pillows to just like. So I had to have a pillow. I had a pillow above my boobs, and a pillow below my boobs, and then another pillow on my pelvis. I don't know. There were so many pillows.
Interesting.
But then once I got too big, then I had to lay on my side. And then they put a pillow underneath your belly to support it.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude.
But that was only my last one. My last massage that I did lay on my side.
That makes sense.
And that one was beginning of January, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. Fun. So yeah, had jiu-jitsu this weekend. Victor Hugo taught a seminar Friday and Saturday at Club 37. And that was cool. That was a lot of fun. It's fun to have like high level black belts come in and teach a class. Just to see the different style of like teaching, you know?
Yeah, this one was nicer because it was like shorter each day.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't long. It was 2 hours each day.
Because Shaun has gone to a couple that were like 4 or 5 hours a day. Wasn't there?
Like one was 4 hours, one was 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 hours is nice. It's a very palatable amount. And you're able to retain a fair amount. We drilled them yesterday morning for class. I'm going to drill them Friday morning again for class. But it's nice. It makes me want to go more.
That's good.
Because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And then Shaun goes, I understand now why I haven't been getting shredded this summer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm like up 10 pounds from where I was at last year. And it's because last year, not at this time, but last year, like spring, and then the whole year before that, I was going to class like 2 to 3 nights a week. And you'd roll for like 20 minutes to 30 minutes afterwards, which is just
Sweat machine.
a fucking workout, dude. And so, like, probably burning, 600 plus calories a session. So do that 2-3 times a week, and you're burning a lot of extra fuel. So I was just fucking lean. Mm-hmm. But I've been doing morning classes where we don't roll like that. We just do a lot of technique and drilling. And so over the last year, I've been up like 10 pounds, and I'm like, man, I just got to dial in my diet some more. And I'm like, you know what? No, I think it's just the difference in the activity levels. So that's something that I thought was interesting, is like, no, yep. Because, dude, back when I was younger, when I was like a teen, dude, I could just eat whatever the fuck I wanted because I trained so much and so hard. Like, I used to shit on what I consume now.
Yeah.
Used to shit on it. But I used to train way harder and for way more hours a week. But it's not the case now. But yeah, so it makes me want to go to a couple more maybe like a night class a week or something would be really fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be good for you. Well, yeah, once winter hits, then you'll probably go to Wednesday night classes, I'm assuming.
Yep. So yeah, that's cool. That's fun. And something I was going to say about that, but I don't quite remember.
Fitness. Healthy.
Oh, dude, also, this is what I realized. I have not fully gotten back to where I was when I had gotten off a test.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
wait, like, gotten off a test a year, like, January? Last January?
yeah, last January. So, like, last January, and then for those next few months, I still had, like, trace amounts of test, and then, well, I actually didn't come off a test until my birthday, which was, like, March 24th-ish of last year, is when I actually came off a test, and then I was taking clomiphene and Clomid and HCG, and...
Because then you didn't get back on until, like, August when I begged you to.
So, I didn't make I still have not fully recovered. Like, I still am not back to the disciplined Shaun of, like, before I got off a test is still not back.
Yeah. That's impressive, dude.
It is, like...
I mean, it goes to show, because that was about 5 months. I think 4.5, because I think it was, like, towards the beginning of August when you finally got back on. So 4.5 months, and that just killed your discipline. I shouldn't say killed, but
it hurt it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I still to this day.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You wrote it in.
I know. I
go ahead.
Go
ahead.
I was gonna say, like, even now, like, I have to be Shaun's discipline some days.
Yep. I still don't feel like, and this is like, even though I got synthetic hormones pumping back in, and whether it's just discipline or energy or whatever, I still am I'm still far off of what I was then, which is just fucking crazy. Because I've thought that, like, oh, I'm on this, like, little bad kick, and then I'll get back on and life will be good. And when I got back on, it was really noticeable and my energy levels went back up, right? But I still don't feel like I've got the same energy, the same gusto, the same discipline, anything as I did a year and a half ago.
Dang.
Yep. Because I was realizing that. I was like, I've been struggling to get up at like 5:30. Like, anywhere from, I've been struggling to get between 5 and 5:30. And I've been struggling, like, hopping in the shower, getting after it right away, whatever. Dude, before, it was like 5 o'clock pretty much every day.
There are 2 things that I have about that.
Okay.
1,
we got a baby.
So
I don't get as much sleep.
Right. You're not getting nearly as much sleep. I'd say an hour to 2 hours less a night you're getting.
Yeah, there's definitely that possibility.
Yep. Second thing, I think you're on your phone later at night than you used to.
Yeah, definitely. That is a very good true point.
Yeah. So even the nights that you do go to bed early, I bet you don't sleep as well because you're on your phone so late.
Yeah, that's true. That's also part of my discipline.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't go on my phone at night.
Yeah. And was that the time too when you like weren't going on Instagram for a while? Was that right before?
No, because that's just always been like an on and off thing. Because you got to think of how like long that discipline was stretched.
Yeah, that's true.
So, no, I think it probably just had to do with like being able to get in bed around 9.
Because you would usually be sleeping by 9:30, 10 at the latest.
Yeah, that's true. Most nights we don't even get into bed
until
anywhere
10.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty fair point. So yeah, more sleep would help. And then discipline on like my phone and shit. But then again, I explained this yesterday when I was getting a massage. Like before, I used to work a lot, and I could work and putz on shit until like 7, 8 o'clock, and then shut it down. Right. Well, now we got a baby, so I hang out with the baby for some time in that, so that like breaks up me doing shit. And so then a lot of the time I end up having to go back on at like when you take her up to bed at like 8, 8:30 to finish up the half hour of shit I didn't get to finish up. And so then I'm up until, 9 o'clock looking at a screen, finishing up the shit that I was supposed to do.
Right.
Spam call.
At 6:50 in the morning.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it's, there's that too.
Yeah, that is rough. It's better. I think it's going to be easier now that baby's been going to bed at like 8, 8:30 versus 10.
Yeah, that's going to help a lot.
But like last night, like I got her down and I was like, what do you want me to do, Shaun? And he's like, get ready for bed. And I was like, yeah, I suppose.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's just, you just got to figure out our new life with a child.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yes, indeed. So we'll get there and stuff. I think that's all I got.
Cool. I'm fine with that.
All right, sweet. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.